Scotty, lights. Scotty, we need some ship lights. Spock, report to the bridge. What do you need, Captain? Where the hell is Scotty? We need some ship lights. Scotty's on vacation, Captain. Oh, can we get some ship lights? Who else is around here? Oh, we don't use Scotty for that no more. Really, who do we use for powering up this thing? We got a thing called Alexa now, Captain. Really, what the hell is that? Just say, Alexa, ship lights. All right, I'll give it a try, Spock. Alexa, need some ship lights. Wow, that's pretty cool. Hey guys and gals, Jim here. Thought I'd have a little bit of fun. I'm a Star Trek fan. Do a little parody takeoff or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, here's the Robert E. Lee. We're done with the build and talking about the build and the model and stuff, and now it's just checking out all the lighting, see how it came out. Now, in reality, in real life, without the video, being it kind of brightens things up a bit. They're not as bright. And here they're showing up more of a white. They're actually these are the warm white LEDs, which give off more of a yellowish effect. I'm used to using cool white LEDs. They're real bright because you're doing starships, and you know that's pretty much more modern and everything. But these I use the warm white, so they are a little bit more like a dirty white or so, or a little bit of a yellowish tint to them, but it's not showing up that way in the video. You can kind of pick it up a little bit in the wheelhouse up there, but back in this time period, you know, they didn't really, even electricity was a little bit more scarce and stuff. You know, they might have had lights on here, you know, run off a generator or something, but a lot of stuff back then, yet in the late 1800s and stuff, was still a lot of candlelight and stuff like that. So I did all, you know, that's why I went with the warm white and stuff, trying to keep with the time period. Plus, you know, if it was with candlelight in the different rooms, cabins and stuff, you know, it might have been a lot dimmer because, you know, candlelight wouldn't be as bright as normal light bulbs and stuff. So I tried to keep things, you know, more in the time frame and everything, and deal with the size of this model. So, but I think I used a total of 25 LEDs in here altogether. Kind of spaced them out a little further apart than I would in a enterprise model or something like that. I use fiber optics, those little white lights that you see between some of the windows and doorways and stuff. Those are kind of like the walkway, you know, on the different levels and stuff. Kind of what you would have, you know, consider like a porch light on your house and stuff, you know. So that's pretty much what all that is and stuff. Those little windows down there that I drilled out in that, and then the ones back there on the lower level that I drilled and opened up and stuff. Back of the model, you know, those windows were cast open stuff. I didn't need to drill those and everything, and also up there on one of the upper decks and all that in the back, there's a few windows. The wheelhouse, I don't know how it might pick up, but there's a stove in there. You might be able to pick up a little bit in the front, towards the front of it, if I can get it. There's actually the wheel up there, you know, for steering and stuff like that. So, but I think it turned out pretty cool. It, you know, kind of what I expected. I was hoping it would look like. I got the little workers room, whatever you want to call it, for the steam engine. I guess that's where the workers would be or whatever, or maybe where they take care of like the cargo coming on and off the ship. You know, I know they didn't do like computer stuff, but you know, if there was any like paperwork to be done and what's coming on, what kind of supplies and stuff they're going to be hauling, like, you know, like a freight terminal would be nowadays. Got a little bit of light shining from under there where all the mechanical, you know, pumps and stuff for turning the paddle wheel and stuff. So that's just all done with the lights from the rear of the ship that I place in different areas. It's just casting some light there. I do have some little light that I worked in there underneath the upper, where it's kind of casting a little bit of light down in certain areas to give it a little bit more interest. Up front here, I got worked in an LED to kind of get the stairwell a little bit lit up and stuff. I've seen some models, they put an LED right above the stairs, and it sticks out like a sword. Plus, it looks like you got a 1,000-watt flood lamp sitting there and stuff. Or back in those days, I don't think they did lighting, you know, that bright and stuff. And where you see again the wheelhouse up there, you know, and I think all in all it came out decent. Shot at that side of the ship, boat, and that. But forgot to point out one thing. I'm going to throw a little bit of a light up on here. Give me a second. Those there between the two smokestacks, I forgot to mention that they tell you use thread to rig those up, and all that. And I wasn't too close to thread and super glue and waiting for the super glue, the CA glue and stuff. So basically, you can see all them smaller lines going across there. That's 10,000 round styrene round material in that, and it's very fine like thread. And I'll tell you what, the plastic cement that I use, you know, you need to use it to secure it in place. But you put a little too much in there, and it's literally going to dissolve that 10,000 stick styrene and stuff. It's, you know, like I said, it's very thin, like it's almost like a strand of hair. So, anyway, I didn't want to put too much light on this and all that, but that's the Robert E. Lee. You get you a little further back and get the whole ship in view. Do a little turnaround there. A little bit better view with some ambient light hitting the side and stuff. But I think it came out fairly decent and all that. And I always say every model has one thing that's going to make it or break it. And my opinion on the big Enter refit is the big floodlight effect on the top of the main saucer that lights up the registry. If that's not done just right, it kind of ruins the whole model. And the Katinga, that'll be finishing, starting the paint work in another week or so. In the case of that one, on the bridge, there's a little red windows on the dome part, and I see a lot of guys are just building it, and the whole thing's lit up red. It should actually have little windows on the front and 2 in the back. I got mine all messed up that way, and I look at it, that's the first thing people are gonna see. So if you don't get that just right, I think it's gonna model and stuff. So to me, on that model, that's the make or break. And on this one, it's I actually lit the port harbor lights up there on the smokestacks, as you can see, and I'll shed a little bit more light on it and stuff. They are the kit parts. They're not some aftermarket or nothing like that. They are the kit parts, and I did light them. If anybody wants to get more detail on how I lit them, feel free to contact me, and I'd be more than happy to give you a call and explain it to you. So, but that's her. You know, like I said, I'm going to make a water diorama type base for it eventually, you know, maybe in a few weeks. I got some issues once in a while that I got to slow the building, so it might not I might not finish something up 100%. I got to take a little rest once in a while and get to something that's a little bit more easier on me. It's just some issues from working in the machine shops for 40 years, all my life. Being on concrete kind of give me some issues. So anyway, that's it. I might do another video on it a little bit more in a couple days or something, but I just wanted to give everybody a quick idea what she looks like. Give her another swing around here, and you can see the port and starboard lights again. And that was pretty hard to work on. I'm not going to give away exactly how I lit those, but I will tell you on the starboard side everything worked out fine. I glued the fiber optics strands inside the smokestacks before I closed the two halves up, and I used 5-minute epoxy, which was in this 5-minute epoxy. As it cures, it heats up, and if you touch it, you can actually feel the heat coming out of it. I managed to get the other one fitted in, ran the fiber through where I needed to connect it to the LED that I had waiting for, and everything worked out fine. I got this side in, port side one, and as I ran the fiber down through the hole in the deck and started pulling it back to where I needed to get it, it snapped right at the bottom. And like I said, I used the plastic glue, so once I glued that stack down, not realizing that the fiber was already snapped, there's no way that stack was coming off without tearing that deck to pieces. And I come up with a way to fix it eventually, but at first when it did that to me, I was pissed off. I was about ready to trash the whole model into the trash bin. Like, man, how am I going to fix this now? But I did manage to fish another fiber down through there, and it took me about 2 hours to get it fished through there. Finally got it to bend the right way and work its way toward the back. For the fiber reach to here, I got the red and green LEDs to light them and stuff. So it was a little bit of what I finally managed to get her done, and it was like, man, time to go out and throw a party or something. I pull that one off. So, but yeah, like I said, we all make mistakes, and it wasn't really a mistake on my part. It was just trying something different to glue the optics, and the main reason because I had to do a real tight bend inside of that smokestack to run the fiber through it and stuff. And normally I do that, I give it a slight radius, especially the heavier fiber you get, the less you can bend them and spin. But that all worked out okay for me. So, but anyway, I want to shout this out for William. Here's what you've been waiting for. Sorry it's not the greatest video and stuff, but I'll do some other shots of it down the line when I get the diorama base made up and like that. But I wanted to give everybody a look at the finished model with all the lights. Like in the dark, it's going to be hard to pick up the rigging and stuff, and if I put something behind it, a backdrop to brighten it up some so you can see it, it's just going to start glaring and kind of washing out the light. So, but that's my Robert E. Lee with lights and all that, and really happy I built it. It's pretty cool. I can picture myself on one of these old steamboats going down the river and just kicking back and relaxing and enjoying a beautiful summer day or evening or all around the clock cruise. To me, that'd be something pretty cool. So till the next time, I want to thank everybody for checking this out. I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank everybody for leaving your nice comments. I want to thank everybody for hitting the like button. Thanks to all the new subscribers, and we'll be seeing you soon. Till this time, everybody take care, happy modeling, and we'll talk to you. Bye.